Long ago, in a peaceful village surrounded by thick forests and towering baobab trees, the people lived simple and quiet lives. Every morning, as the golden sun rose over the land, the villagers began their day. Smoke rose from cooking fires, children played in the dusty paths, farmers prepared their tools, and hunters set out for the forest. There lived a hunter named Bako. Bako was famous in the village. He was strong, brave, and skilled with his bow and arrows. Every morning before sunrise, he would walk deep into the forest and return with animals for food. The villagers respected him, but there was one problem. Bako was never satisfied with what he had. No matter how many animals he hunted, he always wanted more. The elders of the village often warned him, "A greedy heart will one day bring trouble." But Bako never listened. One morning, before the sun fully rose, Bako set out for the forest once again. Bow in his hand and arrows on his back, he walked through the tall grass and ancient trees. The forest was thick and mysterious. The trees became taller. The forest grew quieter. Birds stopped singing. Morning mist floated through the air, and rays of sunlight broke through the leaves above him. Then, he saw something strange. In the center of a clearing stood a huge, ancient tree. Its trunk was wide like a house, and its branches stretched high into the sky. Bako had hunted in this forest for years, but he had never seen this tree before. Curious, he stepped closer. Suddenly, a deep voice echoed through the forest. "Hunter, why have you come here?" Bako froze. He looked around quickly. There was no one there. His heart began to beat faster. "Who said that?" he shouted. The voice spoke again. "I am the spirit of this tree." The great tree continued speaking. "For many years, I have watched the people of this land. If you ask wisely, I can give you what you need." Bako's eyes widened with excitement. He began thinking quickly. He could ask for food. He could ask for good fortune. But his greedy heart wanted something bigger. So Bako said, "Give me all the animals of this forest, so I will never have to search again." The forest suddenly became silent. The wind stopped blowing. Then the tree spoke slowly. "Greed destroys those who cannot control it." But Bako laughed. "I am the greatest hunter in this land. Give me the animals." Suddenly the ground trembled. A strange wind rushed through the forest. Then everything became quiet. Too quiet. Bako waited. He walked deeper into the forest, searching for animals. But there were no birds, no monkeys, no antelope, no animals anywhere. Days passed. Bako could not hunt. Soon he had no food. The great hunter slowly became hungry and weak. Finally, Bako returned to the ancient tree. He fell to his knees. "Please forgive me," he cried. "I was foolish and greedy." The tree spoke gently. "The forest gives to those who respect it. But those who try to take everything, lose everything." Bako walked slowly through the forest, his heart filled with regret. The ancient tree had taught him a lesson he would never forget. As the warm sunset light spread through the forest, something wonderful began to happen. Birds returned to the trees. Antelope stepped quietly from the bushes. Monkeys swung through the branches above him. Life was returning to the forest. From that day forward, Bako hunted only what he needed, and he never allowed greed to control his heart again. Moral lesson: greed can destroy everything, but respect and humility can restore life.